Arapahoe Park will feature a special holiday racing card on Memorial Day, Monday, May 29th. The racetrack transforms into a star-spangled banner of red, white, and blue on national holidays. Even the horses show their patriotism, like Pick Me did when winning on the 4th of July in 2015 with an American flag painted on the hip of the Mark Powell-trained gray Arabian mare by groom Miranda Rose.
Pick Me, a good-looking winner, carrying the American flag on her hips on the 4th of July. It's Pick Me who scores in the Wathba Stud Farm Cup.
The focus on the racetrack on Memorial Day weekend will be on speed, with Colorado-bred thoroughbred fillies and mares sprinting in the 6-furlong Ingrid Knott Stakes on Saturday. Then the shortest stakes races of the season for quarter horses and thoroughbreds, with the Dash for Speed Stakes for quarter horses at 300 yards on Sunday, and the Arapahoe Park Sprint for thoroughbreds at 5 furlongs on Monday. Memorial Day weekend at Arapahoe Park in 2016 was a big one for young jockey Alfredo Triana Jr. As a 21-year-old apprentice rider, the Tolar, Texas native won the Ingrid Knott Stakes with the Juan Chavez Ortega-trained Super One.
Miss Battlefield begins nicely from the outside. Super One and Sooty Storm now coming through with Lightning Lady, also part of the early pace picture. And then Sorta Special in the blue silks, followed in mid-division by Glow Girl, defending champion AJ Marie, and then comes Fast Puff running in.
3 former Ingrid Knott's winners were in the race in 2016. They were AJ Marie, the winner in 2015, Fast Puff from 2014, and Sorta Special from 2012. Super One was the longest shot in the field of 11 at 38-1 odds.
She run big. I didn't think she would handle the distance, but she did. Coming out of there, she hooked up with the 6. I kind of didn't like that, but she coming around the 3/8, she passed on pretty good, and then she just stayed on and kept on going. And when I got by the quarter pole, when I looked over a little bit, no one was there, so I thought I had a chance of going all the way.
Super One trying to spring the upset with Special Task and Lightning Lady trying to mow her down, and then comes Sorta Special. Sandhill Lady from last in the purple silks trying to get up on the inside. It's Super One with the advantage at 38-1. Lightning Lady trying to mow her down. They hit the line, and it's Super One with a big upset for Alfredo Triana Jr. in the Ingrid Knott Stakes at huge odds over Lightning Lady and Sandhill Lady.
Then a 9-1 upset in the Dash for Speed aboard the Chris Scandaria-trained Designed to Be a Winner, breaking from the inside.
Chris, the trainer, he told me she breaks good. She was going to run big, and she did. And I just sat there and looked good, and she ran a big race.
Here comes Designed to Be a Winner in the Ocean King, fighting it out. Designed to Be a Winner and Alfredo Triana Jr. in a photo with the Ocean King. Photo finish in the Dash for Speed bonus challenge.
Triana was top apprentice jockey at Arapahoe Park in 2016. He finished 2nd overall in quarter horse wins and 6th in thoroughbred victories. The Dash for Speed often features close photo finishes, as it did in 2016 with Triana and Designed to Be a Winner. In 2015, the race had one of Arapahoe Park's closest finishes of all time. See if you can pick the winner, as 4 noses, a neck and a head, separated the top 7 finishers.
Gates open. The Dash for Speed bonus challenge is underway with Himalaya Jess getting off to a good start. Miss Carver, the gray to the outside, and then comes cruising down the extreme outside. Midori and Smoke running a strong race on the inside with Rock That Wagon. It's wide open. Stella Surprise is coming through a blanket finish. Any one of 7 horses spread out across the track. Those 7 horses are Rock That Wagon, Stella Surprise, Midori and Smoke, You See Me Streaking, Himalaya Jess, I'm Bo Brown, and Cruisin'. A tremendous finish in the Dash for Speed bonus challenge, and definitely need the photo to sort that one out.
Rock That Wagon won the race for the 2nd year in a row. The 2016 Memorial Day feature, the Arapahoe Park Sprint, showed that you can teach an old horse new tricks. Surf and Ski ran in his first ever stakes race at the relatively older age of 8 years old. He brought a 5-race win streak from New Mexico to Colorado. Ridden by Frank Reyes in the jockey's first and only mount to date at Arapahoe Park, Surf and Ski broke from the outside in a field of 7 in a closely run race.
Fasten your seatbelts, they're set to go. Gates open, the Arapahoe Park sprint is underway. Kuzan, in his first start since 2014, is slow to begin. Surf and Ski away quickly. Z Smoking Gun comes firing for the early lead. Fast but Furious in between that pair in the red, white, and blue, and then Kuzan recovering to fourth. Banker Bob rides the rails in the blue silks in fifth. First five covered by 3 lengths with a break of 3 back to Zoom Bag, and I'm a Happy Strike is last of all as they sprint into the far turn. Z Smoking Gun and Surf and Ski are battling for the lead, a length and a half in front of Kuzan. Banker Bob in fourth on the inside, and then Fast but Furious, Zoom Bag, and I'm a Happy Strike. They turn into the home stretch in the Arapahoe Park sprint. Z Smoking Gun with horses surrounding him. Banker Bob starting to get through on the inside. Surf and Ski the outside. Kuzan making a line of 4, wide open inside the final furlong. Now Surf and Ski puts his best foot forward for Frank Reyes. It's 6 wins in a row, and the first stakes score for the 8-year-old. Surf and Ski over Z Smoking Gun and then Banker Bob. They were all very close together. A tightly run Arapahoe Park sprint in 57.53 seconds.
Surf and Ski didn't start racing until the relatively older age of 5 years old in 2013. The Arapahoe Park Sprint was his 10th career win in 26 lifetime starts. It was a jubilant winner's circle for a horse who, like whiskey, is getting better with age. Surf and Ski has won 3 of his first 4 starts as a 9-year-old in 2017 at Sunland Park in New Mexico.
It's been a really easy win for Surf and Ski, was never tested.